protecting a teammate. I thought Gary Trent Jr. was actually the third one in, but what's done is done. And, of course, Anunoby has been tossed for the Raptors. Good feed under the Mark. He's underneath and lays it in. Kuzma found him. Where
it's an open man under the basket and gets a nice assist.
And Mark has 2 more. 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Markieff nearly got the block, but just out of the outstretched. There he is. Turns quickly and swishes it through.
I don't know. When was the last?
Giving him a fresh 14. Schroeder kicks it now to Kuz. On its way. That's going to be a little bit strong. Down goes Morris. They've got numbers the other way. Bembry throws it up off the glass with his left hand.
Missed shot. They pushed it up. They get early offense out of transition.
They're trying to win 3 in a row for the first time since mid-February. That's how they've been struggling. Lakers, of course, have hit a dry spell themselves on the season with all the injuries, especially to Braun and AD. The runner by Schroeder settles in, and he's finally up.
It's how to get open at the free throw line extended for the pass from a guard, but that's called creating a lead, and you do it without using your hands. Players today want to push to do that, and supposed to use your legs.
And of course, involved on the other end is Norman Powell, who went to Portland, and Norman Powell is really fitting in well. Schroeder, the quickness, that's a tough shot.
Very difficult.
Yeah, the rebound is taken on the other side of things. And here comes Malachi Flynn. He makes no mistake.
3-point play here.
Yeah, it's an and one. Bring on more challenges. Well, you got to.
No, because you got
to make sure that you're correct.
Right, because as soon as you're wrong, you lose it. But what I'm saying is, as long as you are correct, you should keep your challenge. You should not get penalized for being right.
This is all under consideration for next year. Right now, we're just hoping to consider a Laker win. 75-53. They lost the other night. They've lost 6 of 9. They've fallen to 5th in the West. Markieff, oh boy, he lost his defender. Now it's Kuz in the corner. So the Lakers, they're not making threes like they were.
Well, at this stage in the first quarter, they'd already made 4.
Yeah, and they banked a big lead. They play just almost average basketball here, and they're going to win this game. But you got to keep your focus. And that is Gary Trent Jr. going all the way to scoop and score.
And again, their focus primarily is tied to their success on the offensive end. Right now, they're not having the shots drop like they were in the first. Their swagger isn't there right now. They're going to have to pick it up again.
Boy, they triple teamed Gasol. It's Schroeder.
Right on cue.
Exactly. Ask and you shall receive.
Right on cue. That's his first attempt from that distance.
Flynn, who's got a lot of energy, doesn't he? He's going to back it up, going to get it right back. We're going to see THT and Caruso when the ball is dead off.
What a bad play by Flynn.
Yeah, long lead for Kuzma, who tracks it down. Markieff, triple time, not there. Rebound, Gary Trent Jr.
I said a bad play by Flynn. He had Marc Gasol guarding him. He should be trying to take him to the rim.
Tap by Markieff, picked up by Flynn, and they'll bring it and reorganize. Surveying is Siakam.
And this is the guy they run their offense through. He had a terrible first half.
Trying to go windshield wiper on Kuzma. Yeah, and there's Bembry. No, tipped up and in by Chris Boucher, who's also 5th in the entire league in blocked shots, coming down here on the defensive end. You take it. Horton Tucker, got it, rattles it in. Yes, sir. Another triple for the Lake Show.
What a turn of events there. The Lakers turn it over, and then they get it right back and convert a 3.
THT's got 8. That's going to be a foul on Keith. That'll be number 5. That's 5 fouls.
Yeah. That's sideline time for Markieff, unfortunately. It's number 5.
Of course, Andre Drummond, the big penguin, still out. You thought he looked pretty good warming up tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was moving around pretty good on that foot that has the big toe problem.
Having the nail gone. He had trouble putting on his shoe last couple of days. Trent Jr., nice step back. Fall back by Gary Trent Jr. That's what he can do. Well, he's made an impression, and the most, over the last week or so. First 3 games with this team, he was 15 for 27 last week from beyond the arc. 20-point game. Wesley is wide open, but he can't knock it down. And they'll run with it. That's going to be a charge.
No, they didn't call anything.
No call.
And he actually, Gary Trent Jr. actually stopped and almost looked like he walked.
That is the strangest no call we've seen all year. 81-61, and Frank, look at everybody. Remember when we had the perfect push-off before?
Yeah.
This looks like, in regular motion, the perfect charge.
But did you see the reaction from Gary Trent Jr.?
He was going the other way,
runs him over, looks at the official to see what he's going to call.
Well, right. And then he shot it, and he goes, all right, we're still going, aren't we?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's an offensive foul. And all it turns out to be is a point for the Raptors because of the technical on Frank Vogel.
And there he is stalking the sideline. Quickly, Horton Tucker wanted to get to the rim. Instead, will bring it back out. The Nick Nurse coached Toronto Raptors. Right now with a record of 20-30. They have a plus in the point differential despite being down 10 from the 500 mark. That now is an offensive foul on THT. And Alex can only laugh and say, all right, let's go. Keep our focus. There's Jared Dudley.